relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show, sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go.
Yo, what's up, dog? Coming to y'all live here in beautiful Austin, Texas at Wild Mate Studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. I got the Booth Boys with me. What up, fellas?
What's up,
Yo.
Danny?
And we got Nina. We got Booth, bro. We always got to give you a special shout out, Nina.
Thanks.
I'll be forgetting you in there sometime. I'm sorry. Got to keep it gender neutral. I'm super excited today. I got Brittany Howard in the house, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have you. Man, what now?
Oh man, I've been on tour, and I'm about to go do this ACL taping.
Oh man,
And then I'm going home.
man, I just want to say you have one of the best albums to come out this year, man. It's amazing. I know people always complain all the time, like, man, why don't they do like the old school? Where some, but have a new take on it, and just such great songwriting. I've listened to it all weekend, man, and I like to say Red Flags is my favorite song.
Thank you. Thank you.
And another thing too, man, is it's beautifully mixed, man. Like the was that an emphasis on that?
Always an emphasis. Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts of the process. Just sitting there listening to sounds, getting tones. You just sit back and just find where it can take you. You know, that's like my favorite part.
How long did it take for you to make this album?
To make it? Well, you know, the thing is, I started this album and I just started doing songs because I was bored. It was during COVID.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, and I was already kind of burnt out because you know this whole music thing takes a lot out of you. So I was already burnt out, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna make some like little silly stuff off to the side. Nobody will ever hear it. And then I started doing that enough. I had like 20-something songs, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll make an album with it. So I mean, it kind of was like 3 years, just different emotions, different things going through, and turned into an album.
So what was the process like? Did it start from like a lot of like demo shit, or like the stuff we're hearing that's pretty much what it was?
No, I usually like to work from demos. Like ever since I was in the Shakes, I always like to have like, I like to be an orchestrator. So I hear everything and I put it all down, and then I go to the guys and I'll be like, all right, what do y'all think about this? Like they might change it. Some stuff might stay the same. So it's the same process for this. I had my little demos. I showed up to the studio with Sean Everett and we got to work.
Yeah, because some of the shit, you just like fusing so many different genres and shit, bouncing around. It's like, one of them was like a house track damn near on there, man. I was like, oh shit.
A little surprise house track.
Yeah. I was like, all right, man. Like, and then it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I just really just get so crazy when people just get caught up in like the limitations of what certain artists can do. And I feel like with this shit, it's like you just went to a whole nother level on some shit. And you saying you were just doing this on some fun? Like,
Yeah, I was doing some fun shit for sure.
like that's crazy. Like, man,
like to be deep, like going through COVID and seeing my friends get sick. Some of my friends got really sick. I just saw like how precious life is. And that could be it. You know what I'm saying? And so when I'm making music, music's supposed to be fun.
yeah.
You're not supposed to take it so seriously. You know, and so when I was making music, I was like, let me just do whatever I want. This is for me. At the end of my days, I can look back and say, at least, you know, I was creating from a place where I got to enjoy myself and I got to infuse that in my music instead of trying to make hits and trying to be number one and all this and that. And I think I'm just going to keep on that road. I enjoy that so much better, you know?
Yeah, I got lost in that process before of just trying to like, I don't know, I guess appease people in some sense. Even though like the music I make is always like kind of out there in some sense, but I think you get yourself caught in the rabbit hole where I would like try to be like, no, this beat ain't crazy enough, or this is like, you know, this is too normal for me. But now I'm back in that stage of just doing it for myself in some sense of just wanting to have fun again, because I feel like that translates in energies.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I make a lot of sad music and shit. It's like trauma dumping. It's like I'm selling hurt. It's like I'm not in that place in my life no more. I'm in a much more happier space. So I want my music to reflect that, you know. Even though it's always gonna be some emo shit in there, I can't escape that.
I mean, music is cathartic. That's the place where you can get those feelings out. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be a party. So a lot of people connect to that, I think.
It was like my therapy in some sense, where stuff that I wouldn't say to my friends or family and stuff like that. I just put it in the songs. They're like, "Oh, he really going through something."
Did they call you? Did they call you after they listened?
Yeah, I'd be like, "Oh man, I didn't know you felt like that," you know. Or they be like, "Man, that song made me tear up, man. I didn't know you was going through that." But now I've gotten better with that. I think now for me, it's been more therapeutic just getting on stage.
Really? And working it out.
Yeah, because I mean, just seeing the people that like the music. Like at first, you know, for me doing shows, you should be like, "Let me hurry up and get this shit over with so I can go have fun after the show." Like, fuck the actual show. But now I've gotten more into actually love being back on stage and shit. And like, far as like performing. So, far as you, like, how was that for you, like being on stage and everything?
I was just about to ask you. I was like, how did you get to that place? Like, I love performing, right? I think electing to do it is like the best feeling. You know, when you want to play a show, when you're not tired, when you're not worried about this, that, or the other thing back at home, when you want to go out there and you want to connect to the fans, it's the best feeling on earth. Like some people on this planet don't know what that feels like. It's amazing, you know. But when you're tired, you gotta work a lot to get there, and that's where I found out that the audience is so important because they give you energy so you can get through it. And all of a sudden you're like, where did all this energy come from, you know? And I'm starting to learn that you don't have to do it all by yourself. You know, that's the whole point of live music is we take care of each other. It's like symbiotic. Yeah.
No, that's definitely. It's all about the vibe of the show. I played a lot of shows where people hated me.
Really?
Yeah. Like they be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" You know?
Boo.
Yeah.
Have you been booed?
I got hit with a lemon before. I'm like, "Where the fuck?" It was one of the craziest shits I ever been through. Because I'm like, "Hold up, man." I actually after the show I had to think about this. Like that was actually like premeditated. You know, like he went to the grocery store. Bought a lemon, was like, I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with it. And my drunk ass, I'm on stage. I thought I blocked the lemon. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to the crowd like, yeah, you see them reflexes? I blocked the lemon. I actually seen the tape back. That motherfucker beamed me in the head. I'm like, fuck. It was one of the most embarrassing things I've been through. But I mean, hey, I blame myself. I have not been the best concert goer in my time before. So I looked at it as karma.
Karma.
Yeah.
Did you switch up after the lemon?
Did I switch? What you mean?
Did you change after the lemon? You started just
No. I started to not give a fuck more.
Good,
so I would go on stage with like this anger, like these motherfuckers gonna hate me. They about to get some shit.
That lemon's not gonna move you.
Yeah. So like, look, he gonna put it on too. Bing.
Wait. Replay.
Look. Bing.
Damn, this shit's on target.
And I'm talking shit like, yeah, you see I blocked that shit. That's when you having that dumbass haircut. Boom. Look, I thought I blocked it though. Yeah.
Your hand did go up.
Yeah, it was a little too late.
Maybe a little too early.
It was a little too late.
See, it goes up.
I seen it. Imagine just being on stage, you just see a yellow object.
Ooh.
Boom. Got me.
I'd be pissed as hell.
Yeah. Now, back then, you know, I was still, somebody hit me with something, now the show over. I look at it like, oh, I'm getting off work early today.
Yeah.
You know?
Is that what happened? Did you walk?
No, I finished it out. I played.
Because you thought you blocked it.
Yeah. I thought I blocked it. So
you're like, we're good.
Yeah, but no, man, fuck that. But I will say, man, now, you know, I've been doing it long enough to where there are people that come to see me that actually like me. You know, when you play festivals and shit like that, you know, it's a lot of people first time seeing you or whatever. But now I only play it's easier for me because I only play for people that like me.
I was playing a show, I'm not going to say where, the other night, and there was two young men in the crowd, like not front, but second row. Just standing there just like.
Not amused.
The whole set.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're ruining the vibe.
Yeah.
Like all these other people are having fun, but for some reason as a performer, we always lock on to those people that's just standing there, just unmoved. And they tried to kill the vibe for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a social media thing too. Like you post something and you get all this love for it, but then you will concentrate on the hate comments. The one hate comment will ruin your fucking day. Like, everybody saying how much they love it, but then you just see one person to say some bullshit. Yeah. You're like, fuck you, and go in. That's why I try. I've been doing my best to stay away from social media nowadays, man. Especially now I'm working on a new album. Yeah. And I'm very locked in.
Good.
I'm very locked in.
Good. I think that's the healthy thing to do. Social media is not natural.
Yeah, no, it's not. Not at all. And I would definitely say your album is very inspiring for me working on this.
Thank you so much.
It is just, I don't know, man. I tell myself all the time I want to be able to create something that I feel like stand the test of time long after I'm gone. You know, a lot of I didn't look at music like that before. You know, but now I'm more so concentrating on trying to just make something that, you know, that's something I could be proud of. Like, I feel like you should be really proud of this album.
Thank you.
Like, really.
Thank you.
I don't know.
No. I appreciate that. I appreciate it because, like, you know how it is when you're putting out an album. Once you're done mixing it and mastering it, you listen to all the mixes and masters. I don't know if you do that. Then it's like, okay, on to the next thing, on to the next thing, on to the next thing. Okay, now you're on tour. Do the best tour you can. It's like you're always focusing on the next thing. It's like sometimes it's easy to forget to sit down and be like, oh yeah, that song is dope. Yeah. This is great.
So you like, once you mix and master, you don't even think about it no more?
No, I'm kind of like already thinking about making a new album, honestly.
Yeah. But I'm saying you don't even listen to it.
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too.
I've heard it thousands of times because of the mixing process. It's like, I don't ever want to hear What Now ever again in my life. I'm good. Even when I'm playing it, I'm like, oh, Lord.
To me, I look at like making albums like almost like boxing. Like every album is like a fight. Like you lose a little bit of yourself in every album. And so you don't want to put yourself back through that turmoil. Because, you know, it's always a tinkering phase. It's almost like some shit don't work, some shit don't, you know?
Yeah.
So how many songs did you record for this album? Oh, you said like 20-something? To narrow it down to, what is it, 12?
I think it's 11.
Okay.
Don't quote me. I don't remember. But I will say we did lay down about 16 songs. And I just ran out of time and patience. So like I'll pick those up and work on them when I probably get back home.
So what makes you pick what's going to stay and what makes you cut shit?
Believe it or not, some of the songs didn't fit.
Oh, just the sequencing or like the sound?
The sound,
sonically?
the sound of it was just like a little too. I know this album goes like a roller coaster. It goes through so many different things and a lot of different mixes of genre and stuff that I listen to. But these ones were just kind of left field. So I'm gonna work on those when I get back. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah.
So is that like a thing for you? Like, oh yeah, I do love Another Day too. That beat is fucking crazy.
That's my shit.
Like how do you make some shit like that? I know that's a dumbass question, but I think those are my favorite songs or music when it doesn't sound like somebody made it. Like you can't even just fathom it. Like how the fuck do you do something like that, man?
I think that's a good question. I don't think that's a dumb question at all. I think curiosity is what it is because so like, just like the house song, right? I didn't know how to make music like that. So I got curious about it. And I was like, well, let me try this different software I've never used before. Started using Reason.
Oh, shit.
You ever use Reason?
No. I mean, I got a homie that's really into Reason.
Yeah. So it's like you can pull up these effects processors and put them in a virtual rack and then flip them around and start moving all the cables yourself. So I just started doing that and got lost in that, got confused, closed it down, opened it back up, tried again. And I just got this like crazy bass sound and this crazy drum pattern. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to try to sing on this shit.
No, that shit is bananas. Like that shit is like, that's left work. Like that's what I'm talking about when we talking about like moving shit forward, like progression and some shit. Like, man, like, cause you got like a lot of shit that I feel like my mom would love. But then you got some shit like that where it's like so fucking like psychedelic, like spaced out shit where it's like, fuck.
Subversive. See, I'm trying to get your mom into like psychedelic music.
Yeah, I mean, my mom, she loved a little Parliament. She loved a little Parliament, you know. So
Parliament level.
Yeah, but I feel like Parliament, they got the barbecue music and then they got maggot brain. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
So it's up to you, you know. Investing can feel intimidating and people don't know where to start. Many think you need a lot of money to invest, and that's not true. Investing often gets put off because it doesn't seem urgent. Busy lives mean little time to research and manage investments. Acorn makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing for your future. You don't need a lot of money or expertise to invest with Acorns. In fact, you can get started with just spare change. Acorns recommends an expert-built portfolio that fits you and your money goals, then automatically invest your money for you. I can't say how much it's important to invest and be able to, you know, to have something, you know, for a rainy day. You got to be able to save your money, man. You can't just blow it all. So with Acorn, you can definitely, you know, holler at them and they can help you invest your money, man. So head to acorn.com/DannyB or download the Acorn app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Investing involves risk. Acorn Advisors, LLC, and SEC
registered investment advisor. View important disclosure at acorns.com/DannyB. Think of some duos who got it done. Cheech and Chong, Salt and Pepper. What about the perfect duo when it comes to growing your business? That's you and Shopify. Shopify is the global commerce platforms that help you sell at every stage of your business, from the launch your online shop stage to the first real life store stage, all the way to the "did we just hit a million order" stage. Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're selling some fire merch or offering vintage outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify is really great for up-and-coming businesses who's just now starting out, man. You can get your stuff online. You can get it out to the people. Everybody can see what you got. And you can pretty much sell anything at any time, wherever you want, man. So Shopify's extensive help resources are there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DannyB, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/DannyB now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/DannyB. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Comparison is a thief of joy, and it's easy to envy other people's lives, especially these days with social media. It might look like they have it all together on their Instagram, but in reality, they probably don't. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life. Therapy has worked wonders for me, man. There's nothing like being able to sit down and talk to someone, especially with BetterHelp, because you don't even got to leave the house. You can just go right to your computer and then set you up with a therapist. You can get all your feelings out, because there's nothing worse than holding everything in, because possibly it might blow up one day. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/DannyBrown today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/DannyBrown.
All right, we'll jump into some of these Ask Danny's. You can always hit me up at Danny@thedannybrown.show.com. That's Danny@thedannybrown.show.com. First up, we got Too Much Pressure.
Ask Danny.
Hey, Danny. I've been trying to get with this girl for about 6 months now, and I'm struggling to get her on a date. Every time I try to make plans with her, she always backs out at the last minute. She says she's busy or doesn't reply to my messages. Recently, I thought I had made progress with her, but she went back to her ways again. All I want is to take her out somewhere at the very least. How do I get her just to finally go out with me? Should I keep trying with her, or should I give up and find another fish in the sea? Ian. I don't know, man. It's giving stalker. It's giving stalker to me, man. I mean, I think you can see the signs of what's going on here. 6 months is a long time to be chasing. So I would say, man, you need to move on. What'd you think about that?
She's not the one. Absolutely not the one. You should date somebody who wants to go on a date with you just as much. You shouldn't have to chase down people. So maybe throw your line in for a different fish.
Ian seems still a stalkerish, don't he? Like 6 months?
Calm down, you know. Like, you're going to be all right.
Maybe that's the thing, too. I feel like some people, they don't like to feel like, they don't like to feel chased. They want to chase. Mm-hmm. So maybe you done already, you fucked it up, Yeah. You went too hard. So you probably scared her off a little bit, For me, man, I like to feel wanted. I want to feel wanted.
Me too.
So I don't care. I don't care how you look or nothing like that. Just show me you're interested, and I'm down with it. All right. Next up, we got Killing the Baby and the Vibe. Hey, Danny, my sister's been trying to have a kid with her husband. She seems pretty relaxed about having a few drinks. What? A week when she's pregnant. Every time I suggest it's not a safe thing to do because we don't know exactly the threshold for safe amounts, she gets defensive, like I'm attacking her character. How do I go about this with her? Love the show, Trip. Man, you better call CPS on that bitch. They need to take that kid, man. Yeah, she gonna have a little slow baby, man. You don't want the baby come out looking in both directions at the same time. So yeah, alcohol fetal syndrome is a thing, man.
It's a real thing. I think maybe sit her down, tell her y'all gonna watch a movie, and then turn on the YouTube, and it's just fetal alcohol syndrome babies. That's what I think, and just show her what could happen, and it's a real thing, And also the prison system, like, Just show her all kinds of things and fill her mind with information.
No, I'm calling the police.
Okay.
I'm snitching.
I don't want to go to jail, but you know.
As soon as she had a baby, they gonna cuff her to the bed. Like, hold up, bitch, it's over. We taking these kids. But yeah, I'm snitching. I'm calling the police. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking around. I don't fuck around with that. You know, I was an alcoholic, so I know how that shit is. When you can't say no to the drink, you know what I'm saying? Because if a baby ain't gonna make you say no, then nothing is. You know, if one thing should make you get sober, that's fucking having a baby in your stomach. So she's obviously needs some other help. You know, some rehabilitation needs to happen there. All right, next up we got Slim No Thicc. Hey, Danny, I have a serious question regarding getting thick. How do I obtain it? Since I'm petite and I have these ass dimples, I'm trying to fill the space. Also, what's your opinion about girth? What is my opinion about girth? What do you mean? Yashina, I don't think I have an opinion. I don't think I have an opinion about girth, but...
girth of what?
I mean, it's only girth in one thing. But I don't know if I have an opinion about girth because I don't know what it feels like. But... as far as getting thick, you gotta eat some soul food, girl.
Yeah, definitely eat some soul food.
Get you some collard greens and some cornbread and some mac and cheese. You just gotta eat crazy, you know.
For sure.
But you know, with thick, I mean, some people body types is different. We know we body positive around here in the Danny Brown Show. So I say for myself, man, you know, skinny girls they be hitting too sometime, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little slim. Nothing wrong with being a little slim tenderoni. So you should embrace that, man. It's some people. You know, for real. But being thick, it's all the rave now because of social media. I mean, you know, a lot of people are doing body enhancements. You know, they building bitches. They're not obtaining it naturally. So I would say the best thing for you to do, man, if you really want to get thick, you're gonna have to get fat. You're gonna have to eat. You gotta get fat, and then you gotta try to tone that up. But I don't know if you want to go through all that trouble, man. So I would say just be happy with who you are. That's where I'm at. I got this little dad bod, you know what I'm saying? I look skinny, but I take this shirt off, shit gonna fall everywhere. So
that shirt's on the end.
You know, big clothes are in style now, so I'm happy about that, you know. I'm past my skinny jean phase, you know. I mean, even though I'm gonna whip them out every now and then.
Really?
Yeah, skinny jeans I feel like are that's a dress up kind of look now. You know, everybody say skinny jeans are dead. I don't think so. You know, the baggy pants are in style. But, you know, every now and then you want to show that figure off.
You also feel real secure in skinny jeans. You feel like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
You know?
Keep everything intact, you know? So, yeah. But I recently just got me some vinyl skinny jeans. Real shiny. I'm going to look like a gimp, like some BDSM shit going down, you know? I'm getting real sexy for the summer, you know?
Why not get the top, too?
Oh, I got a freaky little top. I got a little freaky little top to go with it with some butt. Yeah, I got some of those. Hey, man, don't be trying to bite my drip, though. I'm telling niggas now. Only I can pull this off, so get ready. I'm going to be walking around looking like a gay vampire. I don't know, man. I think all vampires are gay, though. I don't think you can be a straight vampire.
I think if you live forever... you get curious eventually, you know?
So yeah, just a vampire. You can't, all vampires are gay, which is cool. All right. We're going to jump into some of these music questions, man. Are there any artists or songs that people might be shocked that you listen to?
Oh man, shocked that I listen to, maybe Roger Miller. You fuck with Roger Miller?
What's Roger Miller?
Did you watch, let's see, the easiest way I could tell you. Roger Miller did, you know Robin Hood, the one with the fox? You know, Disney's Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Remember that song they sang?
I can't remember no songs on it.
Okay, well, that's like Roger Miller vibe.
Okay, so he does like scores and shit for like...
No, he's like a country singer.
Oh, okay. So just country music in general.
No, not all country music. I don't like all country music, but I like Roger Miller.
What you think about the Beyonce country album?
How did I know you were going to ask me this?
I mean, I have to.
I thought it was cool that she's showing a lot of people who didn't know that there's a lot of black folks who do country music. I think that's dope. And it's giving them a lot of opportunities because it's been hard for them. And they've been considered strange and what are you doing? That's white music and all this stuff. And now they're kind of getting their vindication. They're getting booked. They're getting money. So I think it's cool.
Yeah, I hate that fucking race and music type shit. People say I do white boy rap. I'm like, what the fuck? But then I do rap like, yeah. I do rap like that, so it is kind of sound like a nerdy white boy in some sense. So then I kind of got to be like, all right, I get it. I get what you guys are saying. But I don't like that shit, man. I feel like, man, music should be fucking, like, I'm not with that, man. But I have not listened to the Beyonce country album. I know that's a shocker. I've been listening to, I don't know, I've been listening to that new Justice album. I've just been
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I fuck with Justice. that's another artist I've been into since high school was Justice.
Yeah. No, even fucking I just love like just production. Like when you write songs, sometimes you don't want to hear a motherfucker talking shit to you, especially in the genre I come from. All they talking about is how much money they got. How many bitches they fucking. They gonna fuck my bitch. They gonna I'm not cool as them. So sometimes I just don't want to hear that shit. It's good in context and I got to take it in small increments. Not saying all rap music is like that, but then some of the other shit be kind of boring sometimes.
Yeah. I do like storytellers, though. I like Coast Contra.
They're amazing.
Yeah, I think they're amazing.
Fuck. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Like, when we're talking about, like, people, like, pulling from, like, the old aesthetic of how shit's supposed to be, but then pushing it forward in some sense.
Yeah.
They are... I actually had a show with them in Red Rocks, and just seeing them fucking live is fucking amazing, man. That's cool. It's a rapper thing where other rappers don't like listening to rappers that's better than them. So I feel like that's a thing with Coast Contra. People try to ignore them and be like, oh shit, or whatever. But no, they definitely bust my ass in a cypher. So I wouldn't want to hop in any freestyle battles with them.
Right.
They're fucking amazing, man. They need all the flowers they can fucking get, man. Because especially for the next generation of rappers that's coming up. I feel like there's somebody people should fucking aspire to be it, just because they like, you watch them, when you watch them do those like freestyle sessions together, it's almost like they training. It's like they sparring against each other, man. And that just builds character, I feel like. It does, man. It builds character, man. But yeah, shouts out to Coast Country. See, that's something I would be shocked that you listen to. Yeah,
but I like everything. That's the thing. There's something to learn from everything. Even stuff I don't like.
Yeah, no, I think music is subjective. I don't think nothing really sucks. It's just not my cup of tea.
There's definitely stuff that sucks. But I'm not going to say like they should quit doing it. Like at one point I sucked and then I just kept doing it.
Yeah.
And then I learned more about why this sucked. And now this is better. Now I'm into this. Now I've evolved. Now I've changed. I think everybody deserves that opportunity to evolve.
Yeah, you got to put your 10,000 hours in.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what I think. I don't think I actually was a good rapper like that. I think I just put my 10,000 hours in.
I used to listen to you like 2014, 2015. I had got this like compilation from somewhere and I had a Jeep Cherokee at the time. And I stuck it in there and it would always get to your track. And I'd be like, this dude's unique. And I remembered the name Danny Brown, I'll tell you that much.
For such a normal ass name.
Yeah.
Rap so fucking out there, man.
Yeah.
All right. So what band or artist do you think is underrated?
Band or artist underrated? Let me think here. Damn, we got to cut. Got to think about it. Tell me what you think is underrated. Maybe it'll spark an idea.
Underrated.
Yeah.
I think right now for me, I've been listening to a lot of like underscores and like a lot of Jane Remover. Artists from that realm, and I think they just pretty much kind of being overlooked. I wouldn't even say underlooked because they got, but just the type of music that they're making it's so phenomenal. Like I would think that it's just like anybody that hears their shit cannot be like, this is not amazing. I'm
gonna have to check it out. I never heard it.
Yeah, underscores and Jane Remover.
Okay.
I really want to fucking work with them, man, so bad. Yeah, underscores she's a fucking beast, man. Like that's like my favorite producer right now. Like everything she touches is like fucking, it's crazy.
That's cool.
And these kids, man, they all fucking, Jane Remover, amazing.
This hyper pop stuff.
I wouldn't see, that's the thing.
I'm not saying this is, I'm just saying it's amazing to me. Producing it is incredible to watch. I watched somebody produce it the other day on YouTube. And it blows my mind.
Yeah.
So many details.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about it. Like they are beasts with this Ableton shit. Like it's crazy. But now I'm learning that a lot of kids don't like the term hyperpop, which I can totally get. It's totally like me when they call me alternative rap. It's like alternative to what? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them don't feel like that's so I've have used that term a lot when I'm discussing them, but they're moving more and more away from that genre. Okay. You know, they're picking up instruments.
They're evolving.
Yeah,
I love it.
They're picking up instruments and they're
very cool.
But it's some experimental shit, you know? It's something new. It's fresh. Like I love the fucking, you know, like as much as I love, you know, people taking it back to the old school and doing shit, I just love hearing people do shit that's never been done before.
I love that too.
You know?
Yeah. Because it's very inspiring. Yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah. And they're all young. They're all like under 25, like, and they're kids, you know? So just to see them have that. And one thing that I love about working with these kids, man, is that they don't have no limitations. Like, they don't think it's nothing that they can't do. Like with me as rappers, like working with fucking MPCs or fucking SP1200s, all these, it like, you know, limitations breeded creativity in some sense. So, but it would be some time where you'd be like, I can't do that. I can't do that. We would say that kind of thing. These kids don't say that. There's nothing that they don't think they can't do. And that shit's so inspiring to me. So that's why I'm really, you know, reaching out and working with a lot of them because they inspiring me in that way where I don't feel like it's almost like, you know, me against the world type of attitude. Like I can do anything I fucking want.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. I love that attitude. Yeah.
All right. So we'll move on.
Yeah. Cause I'm like, why can't I think of anybody? I was going to say Chai. Have you heard of this group Chai? Well, I don't know if they're still together or not, but you can still listen to their music. It's like this Japanese kind of like funk, punk kind of group. They kind of have created their own little thing.
Chai.
Yeah, I think they're super sick. I think people need to be more up on them.
I definitely would check it out.
Yeah.
It look fucking dope. Yeah, I'm a huge Baby Metal fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love Baby Metal. I really that's like one of my to-do lists of going to a live show is going to see Baby Metal live, man. I would say that.
Does it inspire you in your live shows?
I just think it's so crazy to watch these small girls up there doing metal, but then they're singing about such girly topics like chocolate and shit, man. So it's like a crazy juxtaposition, man. And then it's to see how like real metalheads fuck with they shit, you know? And it's just like that's crazy. But yeah, Baby Metal is fucking amazing, man. I watched all they fucking shows on YouTube and shit. That one, Baby Metal is amazing. All right. So what do you listen to when you're trying to work / be creative?
I don't listen to much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying here. I don't listen to shit.
Yeah, it's more like when I'm doing output, I don't really do a lot of input. So I just stop kind of listening to music and just see what comes out.
I think when I get stuck somewhere, I would go and like try to do my homework, try to study some shit, and just try to figure something out just to inspire me to go in another direction. But I do think like sometimes I can overwork myself. You know, like when you make an album, like I try to at least keep it to 30, 50 songs maybe. Because then it's almost like it's a picking game then. Yeah. And then it depends on how you feel that day.
Yeah.
And you know, because it's nothing worse than when you have such a vast amount of songs and then you make the album, you put it out, then you go back and listen to shit you cut and you be like, fuck, I didn't use this.
Yeah.
I didn't use that. So I'm trying my best to try to, you know, keep it limited.
Well, that's why it's hard to know when an album's done. It's hard to know when it's done. It's like you have to search yourself and be like, is this it? Is it ready to go and be mastered? Did I do everything I wanted to do? Did I mix it the way I wanted to mix it? I've spent like 75 hours mixing one song.
Oh, shit.
I stayed up all night mixing a song. And it gets to the point where, you know, you stay up so late listening to the same song over again, you can't hear nothing anymore.
No, fuck your ears up.
You go back the next day, it sounds like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there plenty of times.
Plenty of times.
Like, play that shit we did last night. Be like, oh, this sucks. But that was because I was drunk. That's because I was drunk. I was vibing. I was like, oh, shit, this shit fire. You wake up in the morning like, oh, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, this sucked.
Now that's why I work in the morning. I don't work at nights no more.
Yeah.
No, I do it first thing in the morning. I get my cup of coffee. If I'm writing or recording, I try to do it earlier in the day as possible.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do. I don't like, because I feel like when I work at night, like studio sessions turn to a party. And that's when a lot of people up, they come through and pulling up and this and that, getting you fucking distracted and shit like that. But in the morning, ain't nobody doing shit. I record a song 7 a.m. Ain't got to worry about nothing. Then I listen to it that night, then figure it out. You know?
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing now. But yeah, all right, we'll spin the wheel and get ready to get up out of here. But thank you so much for coming through. It's been fucking amazing talking to you. I'm such a huge fan.
Thanks for having me.
You definitely have. You are one of them favorite albums of the year, man. And I don't think too many people gonna beat this shit. That's crazy when you put out an album this early in the year and you be like, damn, motherfucker, you gotta top this.
That's crazy because I fully expected everybody to put out great albums this year. Because it's just the timing of it, right? We all went through COVID. Mm-hmm. We all kind of went insular. Now everybody wants to say who they are now, what they're experiencing now. So I expect lots of good music 2024.
All right. I don't know. They got a hard one on their chest. This definitely, I would feel like if I'm somebody who would have heard this shit, I'm like, oh, I got to go back. I got to go back in the lab. Nah, I got to tinker this shit. She just killed me, man. All right.
Thank you.
Nightmares. I actually had a nightmare the other day. It was a dumbass nightmare.
Okay.
It was about I don't know. I think I was probably like somewhere like a Baltimore. I don't know what city I was in, but it was these two kids. It was pretty young. It was like one. It was like a short, little, chubby, fat kid, and it was like a real young kid. And they would always keep running up on people, and it almost seemed like they was about to ask you for some money or like they need some help or something. But then they'll rob your ass.
Yeah.
And this was the topic going around. Everybody was talking about watch out for these little kids. Watch out for these little kids. They're gonna rob your ass. Yeah. All my friends got robbed by them. And then I'm at the same store where these kids hang out at, and I'm with a girl. I can't remember, and she got out the car, and I look up. They robbing her ass. So I get out to try to stop them from robbing her, and they robbed my ass. So then we all the people in the community got together about how we was gonna try to stop these two little kids from robbing everybody. But yeah, that was a nightmare for me. That was a black horror film.
Wow. How did it resolve?
I woke up.
Okay. Over. Don't gotta worry about it no more.
I woke up, was like, thank God, man, that wasn't real, man, because I wanted to kill them little motherfuckers, man. They took my watch and everything. I'm like, damn, man. But yeah, that's such a bad dream, man.
Yeah, that sounds scary. That sounds scary.
Do you have nightmares?
Yeah. Actually, I had a nightmare on the bus the other night. So we're on a tour bus, and it's hard to sleep on a tour bus sometimes because it rocks. Mm-hmm. It is a giant moving vehicle. So I took Dramamine, took 2 Dramamine, and I take the drowsy kind.
Yeah.
I use it to go to sleep, and also for motion sickness. It does wonders. So I go to sleep finally, and in my dream I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. Like I'm sitting on my couch. I'm sitting on my couch and playing Grand Theft Auto, and I'm like jacking someone's car, and all of a sudden I'm in the game. So now I'm driving the car.
Oh shit!
And then the cops pull up, and I was like, oh yeah, bet. But now that I'm in, I can't play it. Like I can't drive that good. So I just immediately get arrested.
Oh shit!
And then I just spent I did I don't know, maybe it was like 2 weeks in prison in the gym.
Shit.
And I was just I was in the gym, I was working out, I was braiding people's hair, and I was miserable. And I was like, I'm so sad that I'm here. And then I woke up.
We are definitely black people. That are black people nightmares. Kids robbing motherfuckers in jail.
Yeah.
That is definitely black people nightmares, man. I wish it could just be monsters.
Yeah. Just vampires.
And vampires. But no, it's actually hood shit going on. Thank you so much, Brittany. It was great talking to you, man. It was such an amazing, man. Your album is, like I say, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. What Now? It's fucking one of the best albums of this year. And I just wish nothing but greatness for you, man, because it's you got the flowers. You don't even need me to give them to you. You got the bouquet.
Thank you.
But thank you so much, man. It was great to talk to you.
Great to talk to you. Thank you.
All right. Love y'all motherfuckers. See y'all same time, same channel. Peace.